Hi, this is Vincent Thieu, and this video will cover how to use the Mimics Viewer. As an online visualization and communication tool for medical imaging and 3D models, the Mimics Viewer can be used within hospitals and device companies to efficiently share files and 3D models created in Mimics. With the devastating coronavirus pandemic affecting day-to-day operations, it has become increasingly important to communicate and collaborate remotely in order to make medical decisions effectively. So in this video, I will show you how you can use Mimics Viewer to visualize and measure CT scan images of a patient with COVID-19, as well as the 3D model of COVID-19 inside the patient's lungs. Here is the Mimics Viewer. After segmenting and creating the 3D model in Mimics, you can import the Mimics files into the Mimics Viewer. This case comes from the CT of a confirmed COVID-19 patient. You can see the sagittal view of the CT scans, coronal view, axial view, and 3D object view. To maximize the 3D object view, you can use the spacebar, and now you can see the 3D model of a patient's 5 lung lobes with abnormalities caused by the inflammation effects of COVID-19. From the original Mimics file, you can see the 3D parts listed on the right. And in this model, the lung lobes and opacities are segmented separately. In the viewer, you can change whether the 3D parts are showing or hiding by selecting the I button. So if I wanted to hide the right upper lobe highlighted here, I would select the I button right here. And now I can see the abnormalities within. In addition, I can change whether it's opaque or transparent by selecting the transparency button next to the I button. To visualize the effects of COVID-19 better, I'm going to make all the lung lobes transparent by selecting that button. And now it's easier to see the severity of this disease within the respective lung lobes. Through the Mimics Viewer, you can relate the 3D orientation of a point to its corresponding image sets. For example, if I select this point here on the opacity, you'll notice that all 3 viewports are updated based on the point I've selected. And these hazy abnormalities that you see within the scan, both on the CT scan as well as the 3D model, are called ground glass opacities, which indicate partial filling of air spaces in the lungs. They also may show tissue thickening or the partial collapse of the lung alveoli, where oxygen exchange occurs. Within the Mimics Viewer, you can make distance and thickness measurements to the model. In this case, for example, if I wanted to take the measurement of this opacity, I would click 2 points to take the length. If physicians wanted to make any comments to collaborators, they can make the annotations within the Mimics Viewer case as well for them to see. So if I wanted to point out the volume percent of affected tissue found by using Mimics, then I can use the annotation tool, select the point, and type in my notes. So 24% of right lower lung lobe was affected by this opacity. Lastly, it might be beneficial to understand the 3D spatial relationship between different parts, such as the overall lungs and the accumulation of the opacities and consolidations. Certainly, transparency helps, but another tool that can be used is the section view, which allows you to cut through a section of the model and go through it slice by slice. So I'll select the tool, and as I move my slider, you'll see that it goes slice by slice through the model. If I wanted to update the cross-section, I would simply select the camera button, and you'll see that it's going slice by slice into the page. So this is the Mimics Viewer, where you can visualize 3D models of the patient's anatomy and pathology and be able to share them with your team. By using tools like the Mimics Viewer to facilitate remote communication and respect social distancing measures, we can fight the spread of diseases like COVID-19 and create a safer and healthier world. Thanks for watching this video. Stay safe and take care.